The first odd thing that popped out to me that was too obvious not to say something about was when the sister and the mother showed up at the OP's house, the brother, the only way that I can read into this situation was that the mother just straight up already told her it's a done deal, you're getting this house, and for some reason the sister believed that. So either the sister is so naive to think that regardless of who owns the house, that the mother has the power to take that property away from the owner and give it to her, or the mother just lied and made up some sort of reasoning as to why the house was rightfully hers. And the mother's plan was pretty terrible. She basically said, it's time to do your brotherly duty, and thought that he was just going to fork over this house that is a generational heirloom that the father put basically his whole life working to build something so he could have this house to pass it on to his son. I could definitely understand being irked by the situation where the daughter just gets the car and the son, the OP, gets everything else. That could definitely be frustrating. I definitely see that, but it doesn't change the reality of who gets what. I mean, there's no way to out logic that situation, which is what they seem like they were trying to do here. And this theme actually pops up a lot in part 2. Part 2 is pretty long, but you see some of that thinking there as well. And with the girlfriend recording this whole situation where they strike each other, I have a feeling that the OP's girlfriend may not have actually been recording at all, but she just yes-anded the situation, just played along improv style, being like, yeah, it was recording the whole time. Because when the mother and the sister showed up, the OP and his girlfriend weren't in some crazy defensive mode, they were just confused. And lastly, by far the weirdest part of this entire thing was that the mother literally says, I am God. That means when I say jump, you say how high. This house is rightfully mine. That is bizarre. To refer to yourself as God in the middle of an argument trying to convince someone to give you something that you think that you rightfully deserve for some reason because you were the last spouse of this person even though you divorced 10 years ago. Anyway, this is a big story.